welcome back to another episode of
Bitch.
What is this, 11?
I think so.
That's crazy. 11 episodes. We are super thrilled, super happy. We have another juicy one today. I am one of your co-hosts, Danielle.
And I am your other co-host, Zach.
If you are new to our podcast, we just like to sit around, talk about a bunch of shit, and just get real with it. And we don't care what anyone else has to think.
No, we're pretty girls who say pretty things. We say what we say, we feel what we feel, and that's the end of the story.
That's the end of it. So with that being said, we cannot wait to start this episode. So let's get into it.
Let's get into it. So today's topic.
It's taking Zach a moment to get into it today.
Because I ate, and I also just had that whole rant, so I was like, I need to.
Zach is not there. All right, y'all. We are excited about this episode. I know I'm very excited because I like to do a lot of things
that are random.
I'm a random bitch. I randomly do random shit all the time, and I feel like a lot of moments I'm always like, I wonder if other people do this too. So today's topic is going to be things that random bitches do. No, sorry. So today,
the topic today is going to be random things that you do, like just things in your life that come up that you handle in a way that is uniquely yours. So I feel like I know some of yours. Like something that I could say for you, this bitch talks to herself. I will reenact it for you right now.
Let me see.
There have been days where okay, don't get me wrong, I can't do a full actual reenaction of this because usually Danielle, when she's talking to herself, is up, she's moving around the house, she's busy, she's anything but sitting down, she's busy. But this is how it goes because I've watched you do it. Okay, Zach, so today, oh my God, what do I have to do today? Okay, so I'm going to do bib stuff. I'm going to hit bib. I'm going to do content from 3 to 4. I'm going to whip out just 3 reels, super easy. I have them on Instagram. I'm just going to I'm just going to whip it out. I'm just going to do it. And then after that, I have to package some orders. I have to do
That's that. Me. Yeah, I have full conversations with myself.
And then, oh my gosh, Zach, I have to go see my grandparents. I've been trying all week to go and see my grandparents. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. You know what? Nope. I'm not gonna do that today.
I feel like it's just so easy to talk about the steps that you have to do in your day.
I'm also so upset that I'm giving a perfect impersonation.
No, it's not perfect. That's why I'm over it.
That is such a good impersonation.
I said I'm done.
But that was so accurate. You go do that. Orders and the way that it's so cute. It's so cute.
I talk to myself. I have full conversations with myself. Sometimes I think about it and I'm if somebody was to be home without me knowing, I thought they went to work, whatever, the shit that they would hear, you would think that someone else is in the house with me.
And it's not you whisper when you do it.
I talk.
You're having a conversation.
Full conversation.
It's really funny.
So talking to yourself, I definitely do. What do you do? You know what you do?
What do I do? Tell me,
girl. This is what Zach does. Every single time Zach is in a serious thought, there's something that needs to be said, okay? Zach will stand up and follow you. You do it all the time. It's actually so annoying because sometimes I'll be upstairs, I'm getting ready for this podcast, I'm whatever. All you see is Zach walking into the washroom I'm not fucking getting ready to go. In my face, I'm the mic right now, and Zach is just right here talking to me in my face. Did you know? And I'm yeah, bro. And then I'll walk away, and then Zach's walking up to me he's right behind me.
I will follow you. I really, really will.
You will follow me.
Because I don't know. I like being close to people when I talk to them.
Okay, you're close. Thing. You're close, babe. You're close.
I mean, we got a table between us right now. I'm trying to think of other random. I do so many random things. Oh, here's a random thing I do. Rice Krispie squares. You know, the ones that you get from the grocery store. They come in the blue wrapping. I stomp on them when I eat them. I will
Do
flatten.
you?
Yes, this is a fun little hack. Take your Rice Krispie, put it on the floor, and flatten that bitch. And watch it taste better.
You know what?
Hold on. I will die. I know this is controversial. Bitch, I will die on this hill. It tastes better when it's flat.
You know what's funny? I will not disagree with that. I've never tried that. But I always flatten my old-fashioned. And yes, anyone can come for me. I do enjoy an old-fashioned plain donut from Tim Hortons. Flatten that shit, and it tastes so much different.
Better.
Same thing with sandwiches. Every time I have a sandwich, I like to just flatten them and then eat them like it's... That's why I like thin crust. I like thin crust
especially
anything.
if it's a saucy sandwich.
Oh, I don't like...
No, but if you got lots of sauce, you gotta
usually flatten that and do that. But old-fashioned plain donuts, fires. I would not...
Flattened. I'm gonna
so
try
good.
that.
I'm gonna try the Rice Krispie. We have Rice Krispies upstairs. We have Rice Krispies upstairs. Yes, I agree. I like that. That was a really good one. And while you were talking, I actually thought about it, and I'm like, what do I do? That's really funny. I actually, and we just spoke about this, I eat my pizza backwards.
Yes, you do. I'm gonna explain this. So what Danielle, I literally just watched this happen for my first time. Danielle will eat the crust. So she'll turn, so you know how you have like a
triangle?
That was hard. You have a triangle. So Danielle will eat the crust
Yeah, I'll eat this part.
And then she'll turn it around and eat the front to the back.
Yeah.
Which is like so bizarre.
I love doing that.
Because usually people save the crust to the last part because they think the crust's the best. Which, side note, the crust is not the best part.
But that's why I get it out of the way. I'm like, let me get this out of the way. And then when you're eating the pizza, it's like, you get to enjoy the whole pizza after. No crust, no nothing, just juicy, tender.
Because the crust is just bread. Like, it doesn't have the shit on it. I'm like, I want the part with, like, the shit on it.
Yeah, no. So I like to eat from behind. I also love...
I'm following.
Whenever I have music in my headphones, and I'm, like, chilling, or, like, before when I wasn't driving, I would be walking. If I feel like a good song comes on, I picture myself, like, there's an audience and I'm singing.
Who doesn't?
I'm in a music video. Like sometimes when I'm walking on the street and like my headphones are in, I'm in a music video. No one can tell me that I'm not in a music video.
Who hasn't been in a music video walking down the street though?
I've done
like
it.
I've done that.
Yeah.
Even something on that point too. Oh my god, shit's just coming up. I love it. Random things. If I walk by myself anywhere, I can't tell you the amount of times I will always have sunglasses on. I don't want to be recognizable.
Really?
Like when I'm walking somewhere and I'm by myself, I don't want to be recognizable. I don't want people to stop and talk to me. Like I need to get where I'm going. So I find that when I put on sunglasses, like I looks like I'm busy and I'm not approachable because you can't see your eyes, right? Because you know a lot about a person by just looking in their eyes. Like the eyes are the windows into the soul, as they say. Anyways, I do that.
That's funny.
Also, on the music, what was I going to say? Oh, I also can't tell you the amount of times that I have been on the street and I've faked a phone call. Like,
yes!
In a restaurant, like, I've been in, like, a Starbucks and it's, like, getting intense or, like, people are talking to me or, like, people are upset about their orders, like, whatever. I will literally be on the phone and be like, oh my god, I know.
You know what's funny?
Oh my god, yes, no, we'll totally do that today. Like, I will fake a phone call.
On this note, something that I know I'm not the only bitch that does this, okay? Come on now. I know I'm not. When you get your nails done, tell me how many random people that you'll start messaging, or you'll go on Facebook, or you'll go on Instagram, or you'll go on apps that you didn't even know you had on your iPhone, just so you can hear your nails. You can hear your clickety clacking. I love this sound. This is my sound.
That's my favorite.
I love that.
There's nothing that makes me feel like I'm important. Like, I'm important. I have things to do. I have things to say.
That's right.
Like,
That's
it's
right.
So good. Also, another random thing. This just popped into my head and I have to share it. I can't tell you the amount of times when I'm having a bad day. I will go in my room, take down all the lights, put myself in pitch black. Sometimes I'm high. I'm usually high when this happens.
Usually.
I dance my fucking heart out.
Really?
I will literally put in like earphones and I will just like in the dark dance to myself.
You're so cute for that. I don't.
And I would highly recommend it because like it's the perfect way to lift yourself out of a bad mood. Like I can't tell you how many times I've turned my whole day around because I go and dance in the dark. You know when they're like dance like no one is watching. I'm like, that's what I do. And
That's
it
cute.
helps.
That's cute. That's cute. I actually, sometimes when I'm taking a shower and I'm feeling my body, like, you know, I haven't really eaten that much today.
Have you taken a shower high?
Yeah, a lot of
It's
times I take a
perfect.
shower high.
Perfect.
I'll like be in the shower and like I will literally open up. So how my bathroom is set is like there's a mirror and then there's my shower. So if you were to open up the shower on one end, you could see yourself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I will open up the shower curtain. The water will be falling on my head properly, and I'll just like pretend like I'm in a music video.
Yes,
like
you
I'm in one of
do.
those sultry ones. Like
Yes,
I'm
you
Summer
do.
Walker out here, bitch, and I just might get this video right. If you get it, it's one of her songs. It's called Just Might. I wish you laughed out loud with that, but it was really cute. But anyways, yeah. So when I'm showering, I'll put the water down like this. Like no one knows who I am in there.
Also, now that we've moved on to bathrooms, well, I'm like, are you a folder or a cruncher of toilet paper?
Oh, I'm a cruncher.
Interesting. I'm like a fold. Like I like do the thing, fold.
Do
the
you?
thing, fold, and then I scrunch it and put it in the toilet.
So it's funny, when I get my nails done, I'm a folder.
Bitch, when I get my nails done, I go out and I buy the wet wipes.
When I get my nails done, I'm a brand new bitch. When I get my nails done, I'm clean, I'm precise, I don't talk shit, I don't swear,
This is getting to delusional territory
I respond
now.
to text messages.
Yeah, you do.
You know, I'm a businesswoman. I get my shit done.
Do you have random things you do in the car?
Yeah.
Like what?
To be honest, when I'm in the car, sometimes, depending on my mood, I like to, well, actually, to be honest, most of the time when I'm in the car, I talk to myself.
I talk to myself in the car, too.
I talk to myself a lot in the car. I actually, genuinely, I find the older that I'm getting, I really, really enjoy silence. Like, I will drive in silence, and I'll be A-okay with
Today,
it.
I drove here in silence. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just take out the music, and I, like, don't want to hear anything. I just want to be with myself in that moment. Also, take all those windows down, bitch, and just let the wind...
Let the wind take you.
And then also, I will literally be that bitch who, like, when I do listen to music in the car, it's blaring loud. Like, I will be that
I'm
bitch
that bitch
who
too.
drives into the parking lot and you are hearing WAP come from a pickup truck. Like, that's literally me.
That's true.
And
That's
then
true.
I step out of the car and everybody's confused because they're like, why is this human driving a pickup truck? And I'm like, because it's allowed, bitch.
Okay, here is something else that I love to do.
Okay.
I lost it. Oh, here's another thing that I love to do. I am definitely someone that saves their like my gas will be on E, below E, before I want to go to
How
the
the
gas station.
fuck do you do that? I literally
You can't do that?
I drove here on a gaslight today. I knew I had enough kilometers. I drove here on a gaslight today and literally was having an anxiety attack the entire time.
I'll push it. Like yesterday I was driving and my gas tank came on, like my gas light came on, but my like kilometers from where I was going, which by the way, side note, I was really upset because my GPS yesterday, so I was trying to drive from to Toronto from where I was.
With a gaslight on?
No, not yet. So I was driving there. So I put in the GPS and it said like an hour and like almost 2 hours. Okay.
To get into the city, damn.
So I was driving and I'm like, okay, mind you, it was during traffic time. So I was like, I'm not going to hop on the 401. I'm going to hop on the side roads.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe that's where it's taking me. So whenever I get there, it took me like 2 hours to get there, whatever. And then at nighttime, Kyle and I went to Milton. So it's taking me Milton and it's taking me on the side roads again. I'm like, okay, I don't really need the side roads this much, but I did it anyways. So then when I meet up with him, we're like trying to find directions to go like to a restaurant because we were hungry. Why does it tell me 20 minutes to get to this restaurant, but when I make a right-hand turn, the restaurant's right there?
That's very confusing.
Because my GPS was on walk.
Oh my god.
My GPS was on walk. Kyle was like, you are an idiot.
Yeah,
my
girl.
GPS was on walk all fucking day. So in reality...
So you could have gotten into the city not in 2 hours. If you fully got into this...
Yeah.
You fully walked via your car to the...
I'm so upset. I was so
can't believe you
upset.
did that.
I was so upset. I was so embarrassed. I was like, wow.
Oh,
this is
that's
embarrassing.
also another thing. I have like a GPS system built into my car. Ask me if I use it. I always use my iPhone.
Yeah, I always use my
Always.
iPhone all the time. Do you use Waze?
No, but I should.
I hear so many people that use
Because
Waze.
I have
never
my
use
friend
Waze.
uses Waze, and it's actually amazing because they give you live traffic updates. Like to the point where if there's a cop around, they'll be like, "Oh, there's a cop here."
I heard that.
And it's like actually really nice. But no, I don't use it. I'm trying to think what other random things do I do.
You know what? Here's a good one to send off.
Let's hear it.
Because I know that every bitch does this. I will buy a new face product or lip product or like skincare or even clothing item, even if I had just bought something like that recently. Like if I just bought a lip gloss, for instance, I'm going to say lip gloss because whatever, but if I just bought a lip gloss and I see like, oh my God, there's this lip gloss, it looks so good. I will buy another lip gloss without even me basically opening up that last lip, like the lip gloss that I just bought. And I'll do the same thing with face products, like foundations. Bitch, I have like four foundations. Now I don't. I've gotten rid of all my makeup basically, but like before I had like 4 foundations.
You don't even want to know how much makeup I have.
Or like you'll see an eyeshadow palette online, you'll be like, ooh, this is nice. But then 2 weeks later, some company comes on, you're like, that's saying I have to get a new one.
I know, you have to be so careful when it comes to makeup because like at the end of the day, it all does the same thing, just in different ways. So like for me with eyeshadows, I like had to literally sit myself down and be like, listen, you bitch. You do not get to buy eyeshadow for the next year. Because I have like fucking 7 palettes that give me everything that I need. I'm like, I don't need this fucking new shit. I have it already.
Yeah, that's the same. That's
like,
what I do all the time.
You haven't even done enough looks with the shit that you have to warrant buying more. Like you're being dumb.
Yeah. Like I can't tell you honestly, ever since my honey, then like that's when I started finishing tubes. But before, I never finished a gloss. Like I would always just like, I'd be obsessed with glosses, don't get me wrong. But the glosses that I would buy, I would never finish. I'd just buy either another one that was in a different flavor or whatever. And I would just buy so many. So I definitely just like, what is that? Impulse buying, I guess you can say.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, impulse on the high max.
Well, that's like a good random thing to like clock about yourself and be like, hey,
It doesn't mean I'm going to stop. I just said it.
You're like, it's a random thing I do, and I just do it. And that's the end of it. She said what she said. She feels what she feels.
That's
the end of the story. That's another episode done, y'all. Thank you so much for watching once again. Please continue to show all of your love and support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing on YouTube, as well as your podcast platform of choice. Danielle and I also want to give like a little mini announcement that we are now on episode 11, and we've decided that for the season 1, we're going to go up to 20. Please, tell us what you want to see in episodes. We're going to put a couple polls out on Instagram and tell us what you want to see in these 9 episodes. There's nothing we won't try. There's nothing we won't entertain. So send in those suggestions. As usual, here are our handles. At Zach Colangelo with 2 H's on Instagram and TikTok. At VIB Cosmetics with a Z on Instagram and TikTok.
We also wanted to say that in the next few episodes, while we start wrapping up our first season, they're going to be pretty juicy. So we cannot wait to bring you the best of the best. We did have a few people reach out to us asking us, where can we leave these reviews? Because obviously, you know, in the beginning, we were really pushing those. We are still trying to figure out a way that we are going to be getting on Apple Podcasts and Google. So we are not currently on those platforms as of right now. But if you can leave any comments, like your reviews, we can use the comment section as a review in the meantime. And I do believe Podbean, you can also leave a star rating. I'm not 100% sure if Spotify
star rating and you can do comments there too.
Beautiful. So Podbean, you can always do that there. But in the meantime, our comment section is just somewhere where we would love to have all of your feedback. So once again, thank you so much for listening, tuning in, and watching us. We love each and every one of you. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
A little mantra to send them off?
A little mantra today. I'm going to have to say, be an impulsive buyer this next month. Do something for you. And I don't mean like go off, go crazy, but spoil yourself. Spoil yourself once this week, whether that be going out to Starbucks, like it can be as little as going out to Starbucks tomorrow or next week and grab yourself a drink and do not feel guilty about it. Just say, bitch, I deserve that. Get a pedicure, bitch. Get your nails done. Do something cute.
I'm into that.
I love it.
That's a good send-off. We'll see y'all next episode.
Love you.
Bye. Ah!